Welcome back to episode 6 of our Minecraft subscriber series. Today we're heading to the nether to gather ancient debris using beds. Then I'll build a TNT duping tunnel bore inspired by Borkin's original 1.16 design.
This is a ridiculously simple one-wide tunnel bore. It works like this. Push this, it moves a step, it shoots a TNT, and the TNT explodes.
With that, let's get started with the video. First things first, we need to get a bunch of wool to craft a bunch of beds. We can put everything inside of one shulker box to keep it nice and compact. I figured it would be a good idea to bring some extra netherrack just in case. In the nether, we're gonna jump down a little ways and eventually find this little tunnel that someone already made for me. I'm basically just looking for some place where someone's never been before. And now I can just branch off right here, grab my beds, and then put it right into there and let it blow. Now, most of this video is actually going to be a bunch of montages where I'm just showing you exactly what I'm doing and just kind of speed through this. So I'm going to show you every time I find some ancient debris, and you're going to watch as all of this is blowing up right in front of us. Eventually, Amtrashat finally came over to me.
It's about damn time.
With some sticky pistons. I need these for our contraption that I showed you at the beginning, and this is just one step closer to having that happen. The next thing I need to do is collect honey for our flying machine. Of course, to speed up the process, I wanted to breed the bees.
You like jazz?
Amtrashat wanted to show me his wall of collected heads, and it even had a backside with a whole bunch of duplications, which is pretty crazy. And then we wanted to go over to his work in progress of a creeper farm. Obviously it's not working yet, but this is looking really big. I needed to get a bunch of food, so I decided that my horde of chickens would do the job. I also wanted to figure out a way to dispense all these eggs automatically. I got these chicken heads that I wanted to put up on the wall as well. Now I just needed to craft a dispenser. So I'm going to grab a bunch of cobble, sticks, and string and make a dispenser. And then make some observers for an observer clock. Here's where I made a really big mistake. With that finally taken care of, we can set down our dispenser, load it up with eggs, and then put down our observers. Of course, to set the other one down, we have to clean up a little bit of a mess. And with this last observer in place, we now have a way to automatically dispense the eggs, which is going to be really nice. Now I just have to patch up this wall, do that really quickly so there's no more chicken escapees. Now we can just load them up whenever we want and leave it alone. I don't have to stand at the side to throw them anymore. And I also have one more chicken head to put up. Now, when I unalived all those chickens earlier, I got 2.5 full stacks of cooked chicken, which is really, really awesome. Now I'm gonna craft up some paper and then craft up my very first rockets. I'm going to use the elytra that I got before the last episode. But before we do that, I need to put unbreaking on my elytra. What better way to test out the wings than go exploring? It was right about now during my live stream where I realized that my server was not loading very quickly. Frequently, the chunks would just abruptly end, and I would just see the edge of the world.
Oh, my piece.
Regardless, I still really wanted to go exploring and try to find anything I haven't seen before. And that's when the server shut down. That whole time I was exploring was for nothing. And so I went and did it again. Except this time I actually found some stuff. I soon remembered that I actually don't have any kelp at all, so I decided to go get some. By turning on my F3 screen, I'm actually able to see the sub-coordinates here, 9, 9. And if I'm right there, I instantly find the treasure every time. I really don't remember who told me about that, but whoever did, thank you so much.
Huh?
I also found another ruined nether portal, and I didn't realize that I haven't picked up crying obsidian before. Eventually I ran out of rockets and decided it was time to head back home. Now it's time to expand our storage system even more, so I've got another montage for you guys to watch this episode. I also wanted to add my other workstations that I had just got from the villages when I was exploring. Next big thing was to craft some netherite and duplicate my netherite upgrade template so I can upgrade my leggings that I was so proud of last episode. Now I need to run back down to my big ol' slime farm to get any slime that I could find. And there was quite a bit. I'll let you guys bask in this for a minute. This took a long time for these guys to spawn. I even got a slime head. Now we're gonna try to collect even more honey. And look at that, we're already at 6. Now we're gonna put together all of the resources that I need to build the tunnel bore machine. With everything else already collected, there's one last thing that I've been putting off, and that is getting some coral. I need to find a warm ocean biome to find coral, but I have not been able to find that at all yet. So, here's another moving montage of me trying to find something in this massive Minecraft world. And finally, this one kind of snuck up on me actually. When I found it, I was amazed. I fell into the water and everything. But it was massive and I was so far away from home. Look at my coordinates. I mean, I'm so far away from home. But this made me remember that I need to get a silk touch hoe. So I ran home really quick, got my hoe, and I'm going to be breaking this and getting plenty of extras. I also really wanted to get the tactical fishing and decided why not have a pet at my base. Now we go back into the nether. I try to find a brand new place that no one's ever been to before. Create a mine all the way down to y=15. And then bore out a huge tunnel big enough to fit our machine. Now, if you remember the video that I played at the beginning, this is really easy to put together. You just kind of follow it. You can look at it really from the side and put it all together. But I guess my mistake was I decided to let a test run get ahead of me, and that got rid of my one piece of TNT that I had. So let's get this cleaned up and keep working on this. After double checking everything one more time, everything seems to be working, and we have blast off. Okay, so there are a couple things to note about this machine. One, it involves a really tricky piece of TNT that, when updated by any of the blocks, could just explode. So even if you have something placed right next to the TNT, it might explode and destroy your whole thing. Also, it doesn't do a super great job with lava and being near lava. Sometimes it will just update it in and of itself, even though no blocks are touching it. So you just need to be really careful with this thing. And most importantly, only hit the note block one time. And with that, you guys, I think that's everything. Thank you all so much for joining me today in today's montage exclusive. Let me know if you guys want to see more like this in the future, or if you like some of my previous styles. And with that, you're amazing, wonderful, and beautiful. See ya!